Happy Monday, y'all. Hope everyone is enjoying this day off if you are lucky enough to have the day off. It's got beautiful weather here where I'm at, and we're just going to kick things off with a hack around qualifier, see what we can get going. Probably a whole bunch of nothing, but that's all right. That's what Mondays are for. Experimenting and see what we can do. I do not have much faith in the par threes here, but I think the par fours are all gettable. The par fives are going to be tough. Expert's going to be, I think, lower scoring than we normally see just because of the winds that they're giving us. Lower, I mean, worse. So, difficult to differentiate between going low and lower scores, by which I mean it'll take a fewer number of drops, I think, to banner on this one than in expert than we've seen in a while. So I think it's going to be one where you're really going to have to work for a 30. It's not one of those ones where a 30 is just going to kind of be there for you regardless. I think it's going to be one where we have to work for it. So we'll see, though. As the week goes on, things always change. People find ingenious ways to play these holes that are perfect proof guaranteed drops kind of situations. So we'll see if we can do some exploring and see what we can get into today. I played on the middle during the summer major for this one last summer, but I'm going to play over to the left for this rough bump. I think that's the way to go here. So, oh wait, hold on. I'm going to go with 6 top and 3 right spin. Let's go with the red on the rough. And we'll play it as a +10 at a max. First look at these for me. I've got the wins, but that's all I've really got at this point. Let's see what kind of distance that gets us. Again, very early on, so we've got a 375. That's with 6 top and 3 right spin. That looks to be about where we're going to want to be for this rough bump effort. $375. I think it's a 375. I'm going to play it right around 1-1 and see where that gets us. Let's see what we got here. I think that's going to be the spot. Red on the rough. I'm going to go with the guideline just through it. We're going to play it 1-1, see what happens. I'm going to try and pull with an 1159 and see what happens here. 1-1. So I think we just changed the pull angle, but I think change the pull angle, and I think that's good. What's up, Beto? What's up, Ian? Good to see you. So 375, we'll go 1-1. What was that, about 5 top and a notch right? 0, and we'll call it a half right. 1-1, we're just going to change and play it a 1201 pull. And we'll give that a whirl on the other account on the second go around and see what happens. Good speed coming in there. I think we just changed the pull angle, like I said, and I think that would be coming in real nice there. All right. Wait, did that just give her a par? Shouldn't that have been a birdie? I hope she gets a birdie and not a par. Huh. I feel really bad now. That's not right. That can't be right. Okay. This is going to be our tricky par 5. I'm going to try and play my drive relatively aggressively. And see what we can do. Is that 5 top there? 5 top. Okay, we're starting at +7 with the red on the rough. 7, 8. 5.7 rings. So couple bars of overpower. I'm gonna curl it half a ball. See where that leaves us on that second fairway. Trying to get as deep and far right as possible. 345. Alrighty. Mully, thanks for the good luck. Much appreciated. I keep dropping my pen. 345. Starting at +7, red rough, half a ball of curl. And got down there pretty good. Relatively aggressive line, but that's kind of what I was looking for. So just a notch of overpower as well. 2 rings OP, we'll call it. Half a ball of curl. Early days, my notes are still pretty much blank. This is what they always look like on Monday, so I'm just starting to fill everything in. Alrighty. I think I'm going to come in from this angle and just kind of see what we can do. See if we can catch some sort of funnel over here on this side. 7, 8. No, we're going to play it 20% at a max. Oh, nuts. I didn't realize I was that close to OP. Hopefully that avoids the trap. Let's see where it comes in. All right, so it avoided the trap but caught the rough. Not a good look. I just don't think this is going to be an alba hole. I'm already in the forfeit pot now, right? Because I forfeited the first one. I don't want to screw anybody else over. After I get my look, I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. I don't know what the deal is. Alrighty, par 3. I'm going to give a rough bump a whirl here. No? Hold on, no. No, this is the one we're going to run up. I thought about trying a rough bump here, but I don't think I don't think it's conducive. I think we're just going to use, yeah. Try and find that line where it kind of funnels right to the pin. What's up, Reptaf? We got any more conspiracy theories to talk about today? Hopefully we go first so we can just play our shot and then not have to watch the replays. We can really fly through this hack. Oh, what a surprise. It missed. We already knew that. Alrighty, let's wiggle around, play with our landing position a little bit, see what we can find. Okay, let's call it red on the rough right there at +7. That looks nice. And we'll add 1.8, so 10.8 at 1 to 1. There's 8.8. We need 2 more. Oh, I messed it all up. I think I still got the adjustment right, but I have no idea. Okay. Not a bad line. Coming in just a little bit too much left and just a little bit too much speed there. So if we were to go with, what did I have there? 4 back. So we'll use that same landing position and the same adjustment and just adjust our spin. So we'll go +7, red rough, 4.1 back. That'll take just a notch off of the speed, and then we'll just have to make sure that we pull to favor it to the right. So that'll be a heavy 1201 pull to try and find that line. So that's what we'll do the second time around. Alrighty, hole 4. I'm gonna play a layup here, and then I'm gonna try and drive the green on the second go around. If possible, I want to give myself 2 different looks on Monday, especially just to see which one I prefer. I think that the layup here is going to be relatively safe. We should put ourselves, with ease, we should leave ourselves with a mid to min short iron at the very least here. So 6 top. I'm going to use all the top that I've got, and that'll leave us 4 left. Okay, 7.6 rings here. And let's say we'll curl it to the edge. Full top, 4 left, leaves us at 377. And that was with about the blue on the rough there surrounding it for the drive. 377 should leave us right in min range. I think I would even take off the curl there. Or maybe just do a little baby curl instead of a curl to the edge. considering how close it came, or maybe just play it as a max instead of max plus 10. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. I'll play it as a max, but keep the curl on. Okie dokie. Get through there. Okay. Let's find a spot, see what we can do. Oh, that's wedge. Wedge range. Min. Okay. .377 is too deep. Need to take some steam off if we want to leave it. I'm one of the people that would rather play it as a, let's see, 7.8. I would rather play a min short iron than the max wedge the majority of the time. Given my druthers. Okay, so that's a 1-to-1 then instead of a 1-to-1 plus 10% with our wedge. Oh well. At least we went first, so we don't have to watch him miss his rough iron. Okay, so 377 is too far. I guess it's not really. If you don't mind playing a wedge there, then it's not too bad, I guess. All right. So 377, that's a rapier 1-to-1. Left edge offset with like 1 bar of top spin. So that would lead me to believe that instead of going full top, I should do like 5. If I'm going to try and play a layup instead, if I can't figure out a better way. I mean, if we can drive the green, then I'm just going to drive the green. If I can figure out an easy way to do that. But if we're getting to the point where it's a min short iron, that should be bang on every time. And as long as you hit perfect, it should go in situation. So a layup is not a bad plan there. But if we're able to drive the green and try for an ace, then that's always exciting. So okay, this is the one we're rough bumping. Look at our spot here. I know I'm using full right spin. Maybe not quite. .9.1, we're going to take off 8.2. We're going to play 7.5 rings. If I remember right, this is super glitchy, so it's very possible to get a terrible rollout, especially if you hit a great ball. Oh my word. Well, that taught us nothing. Absolutely nothing. See, now I forfeit and says birdie. That's what it should have been saying all along. All right, here comes my favorite hole. You remember this one from the summer major? We got to play hooky slicey. So the wind angle is similar here, but it seems to be a bit more of a headwind. But I'm going to play it as basically a similar setup to the summer major from last year with an APOC slice. Damn it, William. Why do you have to go first? I want to go first. The basic premise here is to line it up, eyeball it to where Your line is going to leave you a couple of rings to the left of that cut of rough with your full overpower, and then it's like a 10 ring slice. Not a big slice here. I mean, a big push to the left as far as the slice goes. If it's playing in a similar fashion to the Summer Major anyway, then that's what I recall, was that it was very, very much an under-adjusted slice shot. And being as it is a little bit more of a headwind, I'm going to play it with 6 topped and as much right spin as that'll allow us. So that's 6 rings, 6 and change rings from there. So that's where we're lining it up. And we'll just go 10. Easy peasy. 396. I love a good slice. If you've got an APOC 5 or higher, then that one's money for you. And it's going to leave a really, really nice sniper shot for an Alba attempt. There's a really nice line that comes in from right to left, especially with a headwind that we've got here for this shot. Ooh, our opponent's right on that kind of line. It comes in beautifully from that angle. I mean, we're playing a replay, so we know it doesn't go in, but... So you see where it starts to glitch and go deep? We want to go start just shy of there. Okay, and then we're just going to pull it 1 to 1. We're going to angle it so we're pulling to the left. 8.9. There it is. That's the exact line that you're looking for, and an easy peasy way to Alba that one with a smash slice, and then just find yourself that nice easy line. Play a 1 to 1. Okay. This one sucks. I'm going to use a Wind 5 ball here. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm not going to use a Wind 5 ball here. I lied. Everything about this sucks. This hole always just... I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. It just makes no sense. You can't zoom in at all. Plus 25% at 1-to-1. Let me leave this at 10.1 rings. Just terrible. Just terrible. You can hear me now. That's good. I saw that I wasn't able to catch your stream earlier, Ian, but I saw that it posted, so I'm going to be checking it out. Were you able to get anything to go? Did you catch that Alba I just had? That's a summer major special. Played it the exact same way and able to get it to go. So that's one at least that I'm fairly confident in. Let's see. Gonna try and drive the green on 8, obviously. Oh, what am I doing? I'm watching replays. I'm just looking at my lack of notes. I was trying to get set up for the next hole and like, oh wait, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I know it's an APOC and a Zerk, and I'm going to try and drive the green, and we'll figure it out from there. Zerk, I still got some rock balls, so I'm okay on them. Can waste one. 1, 3, 4, 8. No Albas. Okay. Well, then just you can see the Alba on 6 and incorporate that one. Except it's with a sniper. I'm a sniper wanker, not a. Oh geez, not a guardian guy. Okay, let's call it 3.1. Plus 10 at a max, say. Okay, this is gonna be 7.8 rings. Push all the way back up. Ooh, is that a great right or a double great right? I'm not quite sure. Doesn't look good though. No, it's not good. I wonder if full OP is needed there. Probably not. I know, I'm just giving you a hard time. You started throwing out that term sniper wanker, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, I'm a sniper wanker. All day, every day. I know you prefer the Guardian. To each their own, though. Gonna take a look at this one out of the bunker, see if we can find anything intriguing, but I kind of doubt it. See where our opponent goes. Too deep? No, that checked up really nicely. Oh, still into the rough though. Nice to know that it checks up there though. Just take a little bit of heat off. Let's see what we can find from back here. Anything intriguing? Not really. It's just going to have to be a perfect as in situation. You just got to hit perfect here. There you go. I'll let it stand. So I think, oh no, I got a chest from the Alba, so I don't even need it. But that's fine. Why can't we just play hooky, slicey drives on every hole for a tournament? They should just set us up for every hole to be a hook slice shot. That's my like dream come true. It's giving our replays eagles, huh? All right. Interesting. On this hole, I guess it's just all the only qualification for it is that it went to a shootout, so I'd imagine the majority of them are getting eagles on that hole. I can hit perfect with much more consistency out of the trap and rough in expert tournaments than on Tour 11. It's much faster, so stepping back to this, it's kind of nice pace. Okay. No, we need to open a new pack. Okay. We're just going to give this one a smash. See how deep it gets. I'm going to only use 6 top spin, but play it with full overpower. Oh, yeah. So, was it that same replay, I wonder? Have you ever encountered that where because your accounts are kind of at a similar level, you start getting across when you play different accounts, you get kind of the same replay across them? I bet that happens. If you're playing the same account 3 days, or the same tournament, and you're getting replays, especially on a Monday when there's limited options to choose from. When I used to play the shootouts, I had my replay used on a number of individual streams because we had similar trophy counts or whatever it was, and I was still young enough in the game, and people were like, "Hey, no, open a new pack. You were on such and such a stream." I'm like, what? No, I wasn't. I was like, I didn't play him. 6.7. Oh, Jesus. Horrible. I think if I would have done that on the last hole, I would have been on the green instead of in the trap. But I think the double great right is unacceptable there. 432. See what kind of angle this gets for us. See what kind of distance that gets for us. I think it's going to be relatively close to a min. And because we're pulling downhill in our elevation, I'm probably going to play it as a -10. Probably relatively close to a min. So that's 1.2 miles per hour for one ring of adjustment. How I play those ones. Just not today. Yeah, I imagine that it happens. Oh! Bang off the pin. Unlucky. Alrighty. So the goal here is just going to be to kind of try and straighten out a rough bump. Find a spot and straighten it out. Starting with the yellow. I did catch some of Fenzel's stream earlier, and I believe he said offset right. I don't know how deep I am, but I think I said I was going to try a min. So 6.4 at a min is going to be 5.3 rings. Poor decision for where I'm pulling from, but we'll see what happens. I didn't measure it out or anything. I don't know what I was thinking there. Dumb is what that was. But I think it would have worked if I had hit perfect, so something to put away in the locker there. 432 is min. Min minus 10. Alrighty, there's our first 9. We'll switch over, see what we can do. Poop. A 2 over. Oh no. All right. Going back, we're going to stick with that rough bump. On 1. There's not really, I don't think I have to change any bags or anything. I think I'm really only using like 2 bags on this course. I'm not using the quarterback at all so far. And so it's just APOC, Sniper, APOC, Thorn, APOC Drive the Green, APOC Sniper. And snipers for all of the par 3s. There's not a whole lot to this. All right, so we're going with I got an APOC 7 here, so I had the blue on the rough with the APOC 6. So probably be clear on the rough with the 7. 6 top, 3 right, plus 10 to the max for a sniper rough bump. And what did I say? Oh, yeah. Change the pull angle because we rolled by just on the edge. So we're going to change it from an 1159 to a 1201 pull. 6 top, 1, 2, 3 right. 6 top. We'll just go halfway in between. We'll call it 8 rings. Our distance was 375. $375. Okay. Useful. Very useful. So 5 top, just a notch right, and 1-to-1 with a 1201 pull angle. Easy. Here's the real question. If I get this to drop, do I then try and play it out? Probably not. It's Monday. We'll see. Five top. With just a notch of right spin. And we had like the red on the rough, correct? Yeah, that's our spot right there. Dead at it, 1201 pull. 8.4. We ended up on this other side anyway, even with the different pull angle. So offset right edge in that pull angle, I guess. Or was I just too far there? That's worrisome when both pull angles ended up missing on the exact same side. All right, I'm going to stick 1201 and just offset that right edge. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, brother. Okay. +7. See if we can make a better run at this from the right to left angle on our second shot. I want to try and get a little bit deeper. I said I was going to play aggressive the first time, and I did. But I think I can play it even more aggressively and still be relatively safe, especially considering now I've got the APOC 7 instead of the 6. Outside edge right. Yeah. How much time have I got this week? It's hard to say at this point. I'm not really sure. I'll be able to qualify. If it looks like it's going to be a crazy week, then I'll just qualify both of my accounts tomorrow. I might only have time to do one tomorrow and one Wednesday. But I got today off, so. Okay. Started at +7. Six top there. +7. Red on the rough. 6 top. Seven, 6.9. Couple rings of OP. Yep. I'd rather be great right. Come on, how deep do we get? And is it safe? It's not safe. 355. We got to stick with 5 top. No OP. 6 top. No OP. 5 top. I like the OP in the 2 rings of OP in the half a ball of curl. So we'll have to use 5 top though. Full right. Yours was very much a crosswind. Oh, so the delta is a little bit crazy. They've got it set to where it could be a mild cross, basically a straight crosswind, but could also be quite a bit of a headwind. More wide of a delta than there should be. If it's going to be a headwind for one, then it should be, lean on the side of the headwind rather than allowing some people to have a straight crosswind. But that could also wreak havoc with some people's shots. So, just curious to see what we can do if we do end up in this position. Probably nothing really good. It's probably going to be a layup situation. But I'm going to smash it and see what happens. Nothing good. All right. So we know we too aggressive. I preached being aggressive there, and it was the wrong decision. .1 back here. That was our switch. 4.1 back with a heavy 1201 pull. 4.1 back in all the right, starting at +7 with the red on the rough. Right? Because we came in on a little... Yeah. All right, 4 point. Okay. I really didn't like this course when they had it in Tour 11 before the major. I still don't particularly care for it. That looked like a crazy pull angle. But we already know it's a replay, so... This guy's got all kinds of banners to be pulling at such wild angles. Things that make you go, Four and a notch. +7. What are we doing? +20%, so 9.9 rings. Woo, that was close. Oh my word. I don't know how many people are going to be dropping that one. I think it might be a time to switch to a wind 5 ball and try and work out a rough bump with a quarterback. Because that just seems way too inconsistent to try and do much of anything. What kind of power 5 ball should I try and drive the green with here? Let's try a rose ball. Alrighty. Gotta wait. Are you lolling at the things that make you go, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not gonna point any fingers or point any blame or anything. It's very possible that those banners were won a long time ago, before the game was what it is today, when a banner was gettable with a handful of drops. But definitely something that makes you go, righty. Six. Let's see what 6 does for us. Okay. I'll play it 1-1. Push back up. Oh. So we need higher wind or to crank up the top spin. So a Zerk with an APOC 5, you might be able to get there. But you're going to need that wind to crank up. Might even need a globe. From the angle that I thought that was going to be much better than it was. I think the layup is going to be the play anyway. I don't know if I can develop some way to smash it down there and great proof drive that'll find the green every time, then that's the way to go. But I don't know. This replay hit perfect out of the rough from that close and missed the shot. That's odd. I'm going to take a quick look just to see what the landing area looks like, but I don't think it's going to be anything surprising. Crank up the top spin, and then that area looks nice. Should miss as well. Yeah, it's going to be a perfect as in situation if you're in the rough from there. But I think you can lay up for a min short iron that is pretty much guaranteed. So I think that's going to be the way I'm going to play it, like I did on Junior. I used the Kingmaker first go around here. I'll try something different. I'll try a win 5 ball on this one and see what we can do. Okay. That looks like the area we want it to be. 5.6. I'm going to play it as a 5.1. Oh, not even close. See, it's just such an inconsistent rough bump. I got to find a better area to try and land it. Whatever. Okay, 6 was one we got first go around. Here's the difference. I have an APOC 7 this time, so instead of 10 rings, what do we call it? 12? We'll call it 12. Know about where the aim point's supposed to be, like just to the left of dead center of the second fairway. Six top, all to right. There's our line. And we'll go 12 rings instead of 10 with the Apox 7. See, just left to the center cut of the second fairway. We went 396. Much shorter this time. 378. So that's 18 yards shorter, which is going to put us, it was in min distance, it was at 1-to-1. So the way to think of that is min plus 20. Your general adjustment's a plus 20 over adjustment. So that's going to put us much closer to max. So I'm going to play it as like a plus 15% at 1-to-1. We're 18 yards further back, so see what that gets us. But same general principle. We're probably going to apply a little bit less backspin this time instead of the 6, because the ball's going to be in the air longer, so the secondary effect is greater. But we're still going to try and find that spot where it goes from glitchy to not for our landing position. Glitchy, not glitchy. Plus 15% at 1-to-1, so adding 1.3, we're going to play this as a 10.4. How's our line? Oh! Get out of here. Not quite enough of an over adjustment. So I went 10.4, needed to be like 10.6. So 378, we'll call it plus 20 at 1-to-1 instead of plus 15. Bad gauge on my end. But it's what Monday's for. 378, 1-to-1 plus 20. Okie dokie. What have I got for 7? 7 sucks. That's what I got. Oh, I got to open a new pack of either one. Well, then let's do a reskinned one. I don't want to open a new pack. Throw fit. No, Lucky Ball, I got to open a new pack too. What have I got? Here we go. 3rd anniversary ball. Okay. This is the worst hole of the tournament. You can't zoom in on the landing position. There's no consistency whatsoever. Everything about it's just bad. Great. 4 back. I did 1, so I'll do 2 this time. Just play massive offset games, I guess. Again, can't zoom in. Oh, Jesus. We're going to add 2.3 to play this as an 11. Doesn't matter. This hole's terrible. Nothing's going to stick. You work all week on something and it might work, but it's just awful. This hole's terrible. There's got to be a different way to play it. There's just no room to play a rough bump. There's no room to do anything. You're right in between clubs. The landing area is terrible. But if you want to try and come in from right to left, then you've got to use a bunch of curl, and who needs all of that? I'm not even watching this nonsense. Okay. Let's see if we can hit perfect this time with our Apocalypse. And why not use a Zerk lookalike since we're in the reskinned Kingmaker. All right, appreciate you being here, Ian. Enjoy your dinner. You haven't missed a whole lot. It's a Monday. It's a hack. It's terrible. Okay. 4.5, 9/8, 3.5. There's the spot. $9.1, push back up. There we are. Much too far. With only 3.5 top, much too far. Surprising. I guess it just doesn't need full OP. I think that's my mistake. Why do I keep using full OP? It just doesn't need it. If it doesn't need any OP, it probably doesn't even need a Zerk. You could probably get away with a Kingmaker if you're using full OP here. Let's see what our opponent does here. Oh, get in the hole. It's a replay, so I know that's not happening, but I don't know. It was an interesting looking angle. Interesting to see it come across the rough like that. What's going on, Ingrid? Good to see you. If one way or another was going to miss, it was going to be a great left that might still go in, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're terrible at 8. Maybe we can get the final one to go. Thanks for the good luck, Ingrid. Appreciate you being here. Have not had much success so far. But that's all going to turn around here. What's our... there we go. So we don't have to open a new pack. One of the most absurd things in all of Golf Clash is having to open a new pack when you get down to 9 balls. It's so silly. Okie dokie. I forgot to measure out after I hit my shot when I was trying to set up the sniper last time, but I think the adjustment was good, if I remember right. Was thinking 432 was min minus 10. Well, we'll aim for about that same number with 6 top 3 right here. I do remember I hit a great left, so it was a little bit further away even. So if we end up further to the right, then we might even take off a little bit of that. There's our spot. We'll go 7, just under 7 rings. Another great left. Gotta stop ending up on that side. Great right is far safer than great left there anyway. Okay, well, it's the same distance within a yard. And I hit a great left on the last one as well. So we'll stick with that same adjustment. Try and just hit perfect this time. So min minus 10. So I'm going to take off 10% and then play it as 1.2 miles an hour per ring. And then we'll call it quits. And I'll let you get back to people who know what the hell they're doing. Of course I kid, but there are far better players out there than I. I do enjoy it, though. And I appreciate everyone stopping by to say hello. It's always nice to share one of your favorite hobbies with people who have the common interests. So, you know, it's all good. All right, so 7.8 at a... Oh, yeah, that looks perfect. Oh, right edge. Right edge. 7.8 at a min. 6 is 7.2. Plus 0.67, 6.5. Wow. Came in way hot and right edge, so under adjusted there. Okay, so min minus 10 is incorrect there. Min minus 5 is probably a much better play. Because I needed to pull quite a bit more there. So, there you have it. Step 1 of tournament week in the books. Hack around on Monday. See what we can figure out. It's going to be a tough one, but the par 4s are drivable. 2 of the par 4s are drivable, so those are the ones where you have to get them. The par 3s are going to be where you can make up the difference. The par 3s and the par 5s. Albas are there on 9. Alba's there on 6. It's not really there on 2. If you can make sure that you get an eagle there, then that's going to be solid for you. So I think expert scores are not going to be, tons and tons of 30s this time around. I think it's going to take quite a bit to get there. 2 of the par 4s I expect most people are going to get. So then it's just going to take an extra drop, see who can figure out a way to get those aces in the Albas. But I think a 31, 32 here is going to be a really good score. So appreciate, again, everybody being here. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around the streams. Sorry I couldn't do much more in the terms of helping, but hopefully at least gave you a good look at 6. Very similar win to the Summer Major, and I had 2 really good looks at it. So with 2 different distances to give you a couple different things to consider when you're trying to play that one. So again, appreciate everybody being here. Have a great rest of your day, and good luck in all of your qualifying rounds.